Hello and welcome to the W. I am Tammy Prather, the University Registrar. The Registrar's office is located in 105 Welty Hall. In this video, I will share with you the basics of registering for classes in Bannerweb. Bannerweb is much more than where you register for classes, but for this session, we're going to focus on registering for classes and what you need to know about the process. So let's get started. You already know how to log into Bannerweb, so do that now. If you're not sure or don't quite remember how to do that, then pause this video or stop this video and take a look at the video on logging into Bannerweb. Now you are logged into Bannerweb and at your main menu. So you want to click on the Student Services link and then click on the Student Schedule and Registration. Then you want to click on Select Term. You want to make sure you're in the correct term. Click on Select Term and make sure you're in the term that you are wanting to register for. Fall 2014 is when I want to register. Click Submit. Then click on the Add Drop Classes. It's going to take you to a screen that is going to ask you for your RAP number, which is your Registration Access PIN number. This is a 6-digit number that you get from your advisor. It is a number, this number changes every registration period, so you'll have one for summer and fall, that one will be the same, and then one for spring when you register for classes. So it does change, and you have to see your advisor to get this number. If you're not sure who your advisor is or where you should go for that, you can do the Return to Menu twice, go back to Student Services, click on Student Information, and it should tell you who your primary advisor is. It also tells you here the program that we have you in the system as, like mine is Undeclared BS. So that lets you know where to go. If you don't necessarily have an advisor assigned to you yet, then go see someone in the department and they will take care of that for you. Now we want to go back, Student Services, Student Schedule and Registration. We want to add and drop classes. Now we know our RAP number, so we are going to enter the RAP number in the box. Click Submit, and we are at our Add Drop Classes worksheet. So notice here it has these boxes and it says CRNs right here. So you can actually go into the box and enter a CRN number. A CRN number is a course registration number. It's a unique number that is assigned to each and every course, each and every semester. So every semester is different for that course, but it's assigned uniquely for that particular term. For the fall semester, the CRN numbers start with a 4. For the summer semester, the CRNs start with a 3, and for spring, they start with either a 1 or 2. Now, if you don't know your CRN number and you can't just enter those in there, then you can click on the class search and it will let you look up classes. So let's say we want to take an art class. So we click on art, do a course search, and it's going to give me all the art courses that are offered for fall 2014. Then I can click further. I want an art appreciation, so I can click to view the sections, and it's going to give me the sections offered in fall of 2014. We're going to take a look for a minute at the schedule here. As you can see, here's the CRN, and see they are links. So let's say I just want to see a little bit more about that course. I can click on that CRN. It'll take me to a little bit more information. It's going to also show when it's the scheduled times there. Then I can also click bulletin entry. So it's going to show 3-hour credit, the lecture face-to-face, and that kind of information. You can click back to get out of that and go back to your class schedule. Then you also notice the subject and the course number and the section numbers, the title of the course, the days and times it's offered, who the instructor is, how many seats are left in the class, all of this information. Also at the very beginning you have a select column. If you have a box here, you can click it. It means you can select that course and you can add it to your worksheet or register. If you see a C here, it means that that class is closed. So you can usually look over here and see that there are no remaining seats in that class. If you see something like an SR or an NR, it means there are possibly other restrictions, and you can contact our office and we can help you with that if you're not sure. So let's click a course and just register for it. And it has allowed us to register. So see, the status is it's web registered, and it tells the total credit hours to be there. Now, if I wanted to add another class, I can do class search again. Let's add a business course. Let's do the statistical analysis, the 170, BQA. Now, if you notice here in the section, the sections can tell you a lot about the class and when it's offered. The section there, the E in the section means it's an online class. Also, the TBAs give that away as well, to kind of say there's no location because it's an online class. That is also a hint. Some other things you may see in the section is like an A, which would be an accelerated term. That also is helpful to know that it is during one of the accelerated terms. And you can look at the academic calendar to see when those classes meet. They are 7-week terms, each fall and each spring. And then also in the summer we have those terms. So yeah. They are 7-week terms in the summer and fall semester. So be sure to see the academic calendar for that. So if I click here to register for this class, I'm going to say register. Did it register me? No, it did not. There's a registration add error. The status of that says prerequisite and test score error. So there's an error, and I cannot register for this class. So I can go back and find another class, or if I really feel like, really wanted to be in that class, I can go back to that class and I can click on the CRN and I can go, well, why is it that I can't, what do I not have? And I can click and look at the prerequisite. So this will let you know why you got that error and could not register. So you can do the back button to go back to the schedule and look for another class to add. And you can actually click new search and it will allow you to, you have to go back, it's a little different area, but go back and select a different class. So let's do communication, oral communication. We will, and see there's a C, so that class is closed. You can look over here and say there are 0 seats remaining, so you can no longer register for that class. So we will click another one to register for, and yes, it let us register. Now let's say, well, I'm going to take that, I don't think I'm going to take the art class. So you can go up here, click drop web, and then submit the changes, and it is gone. Now if you return to menu, you can go look at your schedule, take a look at your schedule, and you might want to click over a week or so from what comes up. Just make sure you get a full week, because if we start classes on a Wednesday, sometimes it just shows 1 or 2 meetings. But if you'll click over to the next week and get a full week view, then that will let you see exactly what your entire week looks like. You'll be meeting this class on Tuesday and Thursday. You can click on that link and it will take you to the detail schedule, or you can as well click on just to look at the detail schedule and it will give you that. So you can return to menu and go all the way back out and be back at the main menu. Always be sure to exit Banner and then be sure to close your browser. If you have any questions at all about registering for classes in BannerWeb, please contact the registrar's office and we would be glad to help you. This concludes this video on registering for classes in BannerWeb. I wish you all the success here at the W.